Hello America, welcome to Tune Tuesday. This is a series started on my channel when I'm not doing a full-length Music Monday. I wanted to still give you a little music, and since we have been talking about Beyonce Knowles' female pop vocalist for a couple of weeks now, we still have one more video on her to go. I decided let's just continue to talk about Beyonce Knowles' female pop vocalist, but as you hear an airplane, instead of talking about Beyonce as a solo artist, we're going to be talking about her in the group Destiny's Child. One, my eyebrows are really fake today. I'm gonna have to whittle them down, but I wanted to record this before I did anything else. If you don't know how Tune Tuesday works, it is along the lines of a smaller, more condensed version of Music Monday. I will still be talking about my favorite songs from an artist, but instead of having a full list and a full countdown, I'll just be discussing a few things about the artist, a few things about the history of the song, and Tune Tuesday will primarily focus on 1 to 2 artists as opposed to Music Monday. So we all know Destiny's Child. Maybe some of you, most of you know them as the trio. Some of you know them as the quartet. They started in Houston, Texas in 1990 as
the hip-hop rapping Girls Time.
That has 6 members, Beyonce and Kelly. That's the only 2 that I remember. I'm gonna put the clip in, but that's the only 2 that I remember. In 1997, they were signed, if I'm not mistaken, to Columbia Records with the quartet of Latoya Roberson, Beyonce Knowles, female pop vocalist, Kelly Rowland, and Latoya Luckett. So with the quartet and with the trio, they sold over 60 million records worldwide, and they are the most certified girl group in the Recording Industry Association of America's history. So that's great for them. I'm proud of them. So today we are going to be talking about 3 songs that I like from Destiny's Child to wrap up our Tune Tuesday focused on Beyonce. I hadn't heard many songs from Destiny's Child because I wasn't listening to that type of music back in the day. Well, back in 1997 I was 2. But, you know, around 2000 or something, like 2001, I wasn't listening to none of that. None of it. I knew Bootylicious. But is Bootylicious a Beyonce song or is Bootylicious? Yeah. So Bootylicious I had heard, but I thought that it was a Beyonce song because I remember Beyonce being on Oprah back in the day. And she was doing, I wanna. No, that's not Bootylicious though. That's a whole different song, y'all. So this is where you're understanding that I don't know nothing about Destiny's Child. So yesterday I said I'm not doing anything while I was at work. Let me put my earphone in and listen to some Destiny's Child. So I went to their top tracks. I wasn't going to the deep cuts. I'm sorry. But one of the first songs I heard was Bills. That's the first song that I'm going to be talking about. Bills off of their second album, Writings on the Wall, released in 1999. It was their first single and it was the first song to go to #1, so it was their first #1 hit. It was written by Beyonce Knowles, Kelly Rowland, Latoya Luckett, Kandi Burruss, and Kevin Shakespeare Briggs, and it was produced by Kevin Shakespeare Briggs. It peaked #1 on the R&B and hip hop charts, as well as the Hot 100 Billboard chart. We all know that Destiny's Child is about the harmonies. So all of these entries, I'm going to be talking about the harmonies, how the harmonies did what needed to be done. If you hear noise, like I said, I have my window open. I'm not going to ever close my window. So we're just going to have to go with the noise. Beyonce sang the hell out of that second verse. Okay. She sang the hell out of that second verse where I was like, who is this? Is this Beyonce? Who is this? Is this Kelly? Who is this? Is this Latoya? #1, can somebody please tell me, did Latoya ever like sing? Like, did she ever have like a solo part? Because I didn't listen to a lot of songs from the Writings on the Wall. I think I heard like a couple of them, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really remember the track list because I don't have my computer in front of me. But I love Latoya Luckett's voice. Kelly did what needed to be done on the pre-chorus. Good for nothing kind of brother. Now, I don't know if that's what she said. Don't come for me if that's not the exact words that she said, but she did what needed to be done. And I'm all about a man paying my bills. Pay my damn bills. Are you paying my bills? If not, shut up. Also, if you are, shut up. How about that? I don't know if this is my absolute favorite song from Destiny's Child, but I can definitely see myself adding this song to the rotation. I play it, you know, a little bit louder when the man gets paid. It was nominated for a Grammy, but it lost to TLC's No Scrubs, if I'm not mistaken. So let's talk about it, because somebody said it in the comments of the YouTube video, the music video that I was watching. Candy, number one, was not accepting No Scrubs, no fools. She said, "Are you paying my bills? Are you a bum? Get out of here." I have to do something on Candy Burris because the pen. You know, I'm all about a good write. I'm all about a good song being written. And Candy definitely, along with Tiny for No Scrubs, they were doing it. That Candy said, "You know what? I think I'll be rich forever." That's what she said. I'm all about that. And let's think about the fact that, I know we're talking about Destiny's Child, but let's think about the fact that Candy had 2 songs that she helped write nominated for Grammys. So I don't know whatever, but the price went up. The price went up. At that moment, the price has increased. I'm a Grammy nominated songwriter, baby. And that's what you do. Anyway, we're going to move right along. The second and the third song on this list comes from their last studio album, released in 2004. I think it's called Destiny Fulfilled. It was written by Beyonce Knowles, Kelly Rowland, Michelle Williams, Rodney Darkchild Jerkins, LaShawn Daniels, Fred Jerkins, Sean Garrett, and Jay-Z. It was produced by Beyonce, Fred Jerkins, Kelly Rowland, and Sean Garrett. And it is called Lose My Breath. It went number 1 on the dance club charts and also on the dance/mix show airplay chart. I'll put it on the screen. It is certified gold in the US just as a ringtone. They did what needed to be done, and it's certified platinum as a full-length song. This was also nominated for a Grammy, but it lost to Usher featuring Alicia Keys, My Boo. And I mean, I don't have a complaint about that. I had never seen the video, so I watched the video yesterday, and it confused the hell out of me for Lose My Breath. Seeing them dancing with one another, you know, dance off, and I was like, okay. But then a third Destiny's Child came out, and I said, okay, well, so what's going on here? And then on Kelly's part, they wasn't really dancing no more like a dance battle. She was just dancing with the men, and I was like, so what's really going on? Are we doing a dance battle? It was just very confusing. I'm so sorry. The video was very confusing. The song, however, is fire. Now, the first time I had heard this song is not during Homecoming, Beyonce's Homecoming. It's not. But that's the first time where I was like, ooh, I like this. You know, I've loved the Homecoming rendition of this song, which also makes me like Michelle's part more than I like Kelly and Beyonce's part. If you can't make me say ooh like the beat of this drum. Beyonce and Kelly. I didn't hear Michelle doing no runs, okay? So I'm not purposely excluding Michelle Williams, but Beyonce and Kelly and those runs, first of all, Beyonce was definitely out of her mind all the time. Like, girl, you don't have to run from the start to the finish of this song. That's why I'm so happy that I guess it's catch-22. That's why I'm so happy that I wasn't listening to Destiny's Child songs back in the day, because I I would have stretched my voice all the way out trying to recreate those runs. And then let's not talk about the fact if Beyonce is doing a run but Kelly doing the part that sounds good, now I gotta sing 2 parts at once. I couldn't do it. So I'm glad that I am now in this stage of my life where I have a computer, I have a microphone, and I have a digital audio workshop where I can put my vocals in there, and then I can be all 3 members of Destiny's Child. It is I am Destiny's Child. The last single, like I said, is also off of their last album. This song, honestly, I fell in love with it because of the feature. This song is the 2nd single. It was written by Beyonce, Kelly, Michelle, Sean Garrett, and Rich Harrison, and it was produced by Rich Harrison and Beyonce, and it is called Soldier. If your status ain't hood, boy, you better learn it better than hood. If you're looking at me, I need a soldier. Let's understand up for me. Don't they carry big things, if you know what I mean. So I fell in love with this song because this was around the time, well, not when the song came out, but I fell in love with this song because I had fallen in love with Lil Wayne. And I needed to know, you know, all of his songs, everything that he had ever done. I went down the rabbit hole like I do every artist that I fall in love with. So I was like, yee. So this was around 2007. Whatever time Lollipop came out, A Milli, the Carter 3, whatever time the Carter 3 came out, this is when I was falling in love with Lil Wayne. So when I heard that he had a song on Destiny's Child, I said, okay, I like Beyonce, I like Kelly. I didn't know too much about Michelle. All I knew is they made fun of her. So I was like, Michelle can't sing, but whatever. We gonna listen to it. We listened to it. I loved it. I loved the vibe of the song, and I loved Lil Wayne's part. So as far as nostalgic purposes, this is going to be my, you know, number 3 favorite song from them. Also, Soldier is when Michelle fell on stage at 106 & Park. So I'm going to put that in there. Why am I going to put that in there? Because that's history. And I loved Kelly's part. Also, I loved Kelly's part on Soldier. The Homecoming rendition. I just love Kelly. I love her. But independent women, the harmonies, the harmonies that they do at the end. All my ladies, throw your hands up at me. I am, you know, because they're talking about Charlie's Angels, and it's a Charlie's Angels, it was for Charlie's Angels, the soundtrack. So they showing the Charlie's Angels, and they talking about the people in Charlie's Angel. Charlie, how your angels get down like that. Like, you know, okay, whatever. That's fine. But the song packs a punch. It is one of the best songs that I've heard from a soundtrack. It's a lot of songs that I've heard from a soundtrack that go, but this is a song that I said they did this just for the soundtrack. This go. I put it in a different category as opposed to like as opposed to you know, a song from Romeo Must Die. Are You Feeling Me? Because Are You Feeling Me can be a song that can be on any of Aaliyah's albums, as far as like it doesn't 100% pigeonhole itself to the fact that it is a soundtrack song. Independent, I'm a women, independent. Yeah. Yep. I think that if we're talking about what song sounds the best to me, what song I would listen to more, and what song I just feel like I could go down the rabbit hole on more, as far as a lot of things, but like vocals and everything, I would have to go with Independent Women. Now I know Independent Women is just like an honorable mention, but Independent Women is a stronger song to me than Soldier. Yeah, Independent Women Part 1 is a stronger song than Soldier to me. But I don't know if y'all gonna start fighting me in the comments. I don't know if somebody gonna come and mollywop me. I don't know if somebody gonna ask me, you want a drop?
I get a drop?
What's up with y'all in these drops, man?
I need a drop, son.
Because I ain't trying to do all that. So I'm done with this. I've been doing this for about 30 minutes. That is about 15 more minutes than I wanted to do it. So I'm done with Tune Tuesday. I will be back next Monday to finish up Beyonce Part 2. So if you all like this video, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'll leave everything down below. I have a Music Monday playlist that you can check out. Also, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. My name is Brielle. I make beats, I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.